Welcome to Madden NFL 26. Before you take your first snaps, stop by the accessibility settings. Tweak the game so it's the perfect experience for you, and hit continue when you're all set. Customize what your Madden experience will be. This is just a rough draft. You can come back and change these in the settings menu.
Don't you know I'm loco? I'm thinking it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain, cause it like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane.
On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. Justin Hopkins out, ready to send this away. And off we go from Cleveland. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. They'll go again with Warren. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. And it's Carson Schwarzenegger who got over there for the stop.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Gets this to Woods. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Big gain, 14 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Now here's Rodgers. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On second down, Warren. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so that means third down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Rodgers throwing on third down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jerome Baker has it. And the Browns are off to a great start. Offensively, they force a turnover on the opening possession. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Throwing the out. The ball is out. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burns into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning a game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, it's sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Panther 11, Panther 60, Panther 60. Hey, trap 60, trap 60. 19 tight, not 19 Lions.
On first down, here's Sanders. Escapes out to the left. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking that time for Deontay Johnson. So it'll be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second and 10 now. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And this is another incompletion. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up fourth and long. Dustin Hopkins is going to try this Browns field goal. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Kenneth Gainwell now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Catch made by Austin. Escapes a defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. will be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at first down here. Shotgun handoff to Warren. Runs inside the 35. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground.
On the middle, and the Steelers take a 4-point lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. To the air, Sanders. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers drive their lead to 11. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready?
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready? 69. Ready?
To the air on 1st down. Sanders escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
And he'll get it up to the 44. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him to route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after him.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Shotgun snap, a gift of 4. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. It's the Browns. With it, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. 6, 4, 17, 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now Sanders escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Dumps it off to his running back. Has room into the secondary. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a one-score game before halftime. PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here's Gainwell. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Rodgers throwing again here on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. This is a nice game. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
3rd and 2, Rodgers. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And he's into the end zone for a Cleveland pick 6. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? That's okay.
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, Brock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here's Gainwell. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. Rodgers coming back after the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. Through the 35, 20, 15. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead just before halftime.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Here we go,
Sanders going to throw here on first. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Okay, ready?
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Seven Pirates. Trap 60. Ready,
Going again here, Sanders. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
He's back to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Deontay Johnson, the intended receiver. So that brings up 4th and long. Likely our last play of the half, so they're leaving the offense out there. He'll throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one, so that is how our half will end. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. To return to Rome Ford. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Panther 60. Crackle 80.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
They got a hand on it, and now it's intercepted. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. He missed the linebacker lurking, or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way.
Do you know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb in quarterbacks? When we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker.
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. They're probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Here's Ford on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. From the gun, it's Ford. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now with Sanders. Tillman down the field, and he's got it. And they make the stop. I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that gives the Browns a first. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Ford straight ahead. Pushing for the red zone. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Cleveland. First down.
First down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Another one for Ford. Gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Madden stopped by Alex Highsmith.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. Justin Hopkins is going to try this Browns field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
They just get the play off. Brought in right side. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, not for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Let's go now.
They give up the middle to Ford. Takes out a 1-stop. And he will be stopped now, but what's like about that effort?
I say, you get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Staying on the ground with Ford. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing the out route complete. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Ford. Well, he had to power through 1 tackle just to get back to the line that time. Stuck at the line, and now it'll be 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns losing by 7. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
19.
Setting up to pass. And rolling. No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
19 tight. Come on. 18, 67 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here he is to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Rolling left, buying some time. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
60, 79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 18 Pioneer. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. He's got it.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
And he brings it in. Touchdown. And a big decision coming up for him now. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win. Here he is to throw. It's gone. He won't reach the end zone. The defense gets the stop they need, and that could win them this game. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. On the return, here's Gainwell. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, it always feels so much better dealing that one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.
Take that pain, pass it down like photos on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came into who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you see, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. Know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Los Angeles Rams. And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And here we go from LA. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
19,
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
2nd and 6 now. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
3rd down, it's Penix. Uh-oh, he's in trouble, and the Rams bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
But we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Trying for it with Penix. This is good, down the sideline. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first. A good opening series has him across midfield now with a new set of downs. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield on their own side.
Range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
But it brings up 4th down.
4th down, here's Penix. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, a deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Taken down back at the 49-yard line.
We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. They take the handoff now, Stafford. And finds Adams downfield. He goes the distance, touchdown, LA! The Rams get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
You know, I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we...
And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Agnew on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Take the lead here in the 2nd. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Looking up towards the dome, can't bring it in clean. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jordan Whittington on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
50-50. Set.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he cuts it back right. And he goes out a little short of the 40. And it brings up an LA first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little game, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down, and they go right back to him. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. D. Alford getting there for the stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 38. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Get a 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Going left side, Williams with it. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Rams dealing with 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he taken down right below the 30.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here's Stafford. Screen here for Williams. He's got it in the red zone. 16 yards on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
180. 11. And middle.
From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get some late points and the lead. Lining up now to try the extra point. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st down, here's Penix. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's taken down. Some quality yardage on that play.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in auto. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long for him here. Forced out to his right. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And that hits and heads out beyond the 45, but short of the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Hey, 54. Alert!
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Back to the air we go on 2nd. Stafford. That's caught by Williams. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap to Stafford. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing a 4th down.
In punt formation for the Rams.
Fields this at the 19. All right, they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
1st and 10.
One last play before the break. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. He rolls to his right. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop chart, talking all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's who's who. And everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
To kick it away, here's Pinion. Whittington now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. They're going to track him down. Nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that set you up for success.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the 40 on second down. Right side into the hands of Adams. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun, a carry by Williams. Inside the 25. And he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Short pass brought in. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Stay 50, stay 50. 280. Fifty.
Stafford from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Set. Blue 60.
Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Off caught by his back. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they sent him backwards on 3rd and goal.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end.
I swear I'm leaving the city if y'all don't score. Oh, man, what are you guys doing?
It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Agnew on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Chased out to... Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
It's
Motioning in the tight end now. Another try following the sack. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So they're left facing third and long.
Third down.
Penix here from the gun. The Rams get to him, and he's dropped. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to kid. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out that I change up. Wake up, did I change up? Is it light out yet? Did I find out where? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't say much, that's crazy.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Tonight, we've got an entertaining one in store for you. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Buffalo Bills. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Dallas. They're set up at the 35 now. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Blast through midfield. Reaches the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brandon Condrington to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10. Continuing goes for 36 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Dump off to his fullback. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
First turn of the game for James Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish up their opening drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills start off well. Tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Turpin with a return. This makes it up to the 25.
Please take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Tight end going in motion here. First down, here's Dak. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Looking for the back that time. And things look tougher now with third and long.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Taron Johnson has it.
That's just excellent dime coverage. Excellent dime defense right there. Quarterback, he's going to see a defender in coverage no matter where he looks. The end goal is making him force a throw when he shouldn't, and then capitalizing on the mistake with a turnover.
Allen now on first down. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down from the red zone. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Alert! 180!
Now a give to Cook, running left. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
No gain on the play.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Allen looking to throw. He's got a man left. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
3-yard loss on the play. It's third and goal.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here. The Bills definitely thinking points.
Alert! Hey, home. Alert! 56. What's that?
Third and goal for Allen. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The Mass's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here. Dak off the play fake. Makes the grab in bounds left side. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10 now. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
46.
They'll go from the gun with Sanders. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. And it's the Cowboys with 2nd and 6. Looking from the pistol, Prescott. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Dak now from the gun. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone, and we take the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Laviska Shenault to return it. And he stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That's good for a
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
46-yard line.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And progress finally halted after he picks up the charge.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
Allen setting up play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Back to the air, Allen. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Allen on 3rd down. Shakir with the grab. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get some late points and the lead. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s? The kids weren't alive, I get it. They weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Flush down out to his left. Ferguson there to bring it in. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. From the gun is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 6 coming up here. Prescott here from the gun. Completes it again to Pickens. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. George Pickens, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first down, Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down at the 30. Just before halftime, you get a timeout, take it. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Honest Tyler Bass for the Bills field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Bass's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Stiff arm success. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Play action now with Allen. Brought in right side. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. We set it down, score him at the 38. That winds up as a loss.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of the work done as they set up third and very short.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Allen throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. Keeps it moving. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Rob, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills push their lead to 6. Pass now to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And it sets up 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. It's Pickens on the slant. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Dak to the air here. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Prescott to throw once more. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
So much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing again. Prescott. Getting out to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Second down. Here's Prescott again. He's got it near the 10. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. We'll see them tackle second and goal after the break. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Now it's Prescott again. And the defender comes away with it. And the Bills get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Across midfield at the 45. And finally stopped at the 34. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Allen fires out wide complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the fourth. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Davis gets it from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills leading by 6. Big moment for Tyler Bass here. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Bass's kick is good. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
Turpin with a return. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action, Prescott. Escapes out to the left. He finds Pickens left side. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Back to throw. Here's Dan. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. First and 10. Here's Prescott. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backward. 2nd down coming up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector. Shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, a fun one on tap for us. Between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Detroit Lions.
Hurry up and get your muscle up, we got the biometric. Ran about the luxuries up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, people diabetic. They know it's full of the seat, look at y'all was telling.
We're almost teed up, Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off and running from Ford Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
That's some more millions that keep me in that. I created history, it made me alive. He tried to diss me and me no fox. We call him Chaucer, cause they got a chop. Took her out of balance, cause I'm hot. I run that like Nike, we got it on lock.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
What?
Play action here with Goff. Catch made left side by Laporta. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
180!
First down throw from Goff. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Old Holcomb there on the stop.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Tosses it quickly out wide. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
And the Steelers going for the dive look on 3rd down.
180. 2 for 1.
Gonna throw again. Goff. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They'll go for it. Goff. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
120.
Again, Goff. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They go play action with Goff. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He breaks out the slide. Didn't want to take a hit, but he's just shy of the 1st down marker.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Bates' kick is up and good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Just kind of a confidence builder. That offense drives it down. Special teams does their job. Now the defense going to take the field with the lead.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A 5-yard gain.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have it, 2nd and 4. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Meek Robertson takes it away. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes off the field. It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun. Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. From the gun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He puts some juice on a deep throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kirby Joseph picks it. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
A start on the ground with Gibbs. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Darius Slay with the stop.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Lions with a lot of work to do to get into scoring range. The Steelers go to a dime set. Must be thinking pass on this 3rd down. Couple additional DBs brought in. Shotgun snap here to Goff. It's on target to Williams. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's tackled for no gain.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. They're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Gibbs now from the gun. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
180. Listen. Shell. Yes, sir.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Now the Lions calling a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Value 3. We go tonight. We go 76.
From the red zone now. Falcons isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Detroit calls timeout in 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. That's a situation where you got to know on 1st down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the 1st row.
That's cut at the 4. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime.
The kicker on.
Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball, everyone's if you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. They will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On 2nd and 10 now, Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. Oh no, they get him yet again. Jack Campbell at the INT. And the Lions might be able to get some points late after the interception. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. I'm going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You said it out loud?
No, that was out loud. Yeah. He's got it inside the 10. first down when all is said and done. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
At the 6-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Hey, 76. Please.
Working inside the red zone. Quick hit complete. Touchdown Detroit. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. Amon-Ra St. Brown to touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there. Because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fields the hard squib kick. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And the Lions watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone.
And the Steelers.
They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown. They're going to say it's incomplete.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
Rodgers here from the gun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete. He was defended by Kirby Joseph.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long for him here. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Johnson will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. Slot man in motion left. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets up far, much room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards at them into the red zone and end zone.
And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Pat Fryer mute the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 10.
17. Steelers 7.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give them the ball at the 40-yard line. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Come on.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Cut. Wait, 2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Goff to the air now. It's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They go play action with Goff. And complete to St. Brown. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Darius Slay on the coverage.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I take G. Hey, watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. Hey, turn his TV off.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Cameron Hayward on the
Good defense tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Goff. Screen here for Gibbs. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They got down the distance. This group was pretty confident his screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So we're through 3 here. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Another one for Gibbs. And he's dropped to just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Again, it's Gibbs. He won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Wilson with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. For big yards on the right side. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47.
16 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. He's going deep this time. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Rodgers to throw. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Escapes the pocket. This one's caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing once again, Rodgers. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Man in motion here. Again, Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
To throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
That is a wow. Maybe that's a double wow for me. 2 sacks in the previous 3 snaps. I can really criticize quarterbacks, and too often I do, to get rid of the football, but that is about a defensive effort. Knowing what's on the line when you get into situations in the red zone, Kate, can't do it much better than that.
Desperation time here on 4th. Throwing this back in the end zone. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it. To concentrate.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch your